Good morning, YouTube family. Hope y'all are all having a great morning. This morning we are planning on going catfishing and carp fishing. So we are getting all of our rigs ready to go. Looking at a few rattles here and some big hooks for hopefully some big blues later on. Getting my wagon over there loaded up. Got a few of my big arsenal rigs ready to roll. So I'm gonna finish getting all this stuff put together and I'll catch you when we get there. All right, before we go anywhere, I got to get some bait. Coming over here to Bud's Bait and Tackle in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Looking to get me some night crawlers, some shad, maybe a few other things, but we're going deep in the river, so we got to get some supplies. And once we do that, we're hitting the river. All right, we've made it down to the river. We are at Broad River at 99 Islands. We are definitely going to be fishing for catfish and carp out here. Hopefully we get some good lands. At the bait and tackle store we got, well, I brought my own corn. Got us some night crawlers, and I got us a whole bunch of shad here we're gonna cut up, and I got some homemade pickups for the carp. So we're gonna get set up out here, and once I get everything going, we get our first hit, I'll bring you back. Now this first one here has corn on it, so this one's going to be more for carp. All right, on the next one here, we got some shad. Hopefully we're going to land a catfish with this one here, running Mad Cat's Signature Series rods on a Abu Garcia reel. Hopefully this one right here will get it out there a little way, so let's do it. Now, as you see here, I've got some cut up shad that we're just throwing out. Trying a few different things here. Actually, for this one, I'm not going to use shad. I think I'm going to throw a night crawler out. And again, guys, never fished here before. This is a first time coming out to this spot. So everything's fair game out here. Ooh, look at these big old things right here, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm needing right there. Good old night crawlers. Next question is, where's the rag? There we go. All right, we're just gonna get him looped up on here. All right, and just like that, she's ready to go. And just like that, crap all over my hands. Right, let's get y'all turned around here. Whoop, whoop. And we're going to bail it up again. Now I go individually to put these in because I don't want this rattling in my pocket thinking I've got a false hit on these other rods, so I do them one at a time. Now we're gonna get our big boy out. All right, so here we go. Big shad head, some rattles, float, 3-ounce egg sinker. We're gonna try to put this one in the middle of the river here, so let's see what we can do. So now it's just the hurry up and wait game, so I'm not gonna sit here and bore you with a bunch of just wind blowing and standing around. So once we get something, I'll bring you back. We've been out here for about 2 hours and we are getting skunked. There is not a single bite on the river, so it looks like we are going to pack up and move to another spot. So let's get going. Well, here we are a few weeks later. Needless to say, after that, moving spots didn't help. I got skunked all weekend, not a fish in sight. Don't know if it was just too hot out. The river current seemed to be fine, but everything we threw at them, nothing. So here we are about 3 weeks after the end of that video where we were moving spots, and I'm getting ready to head down to Lake Greenwood, South Carolina. Planning on going camping down there, so hoping with that coming up, maybe a little bit cooler weather. We don't know yet. It's still showing 90+ degrees. We got a hurricane, well, tropical depression blowing in this week as well. So I don't know if that's going to kill our weather for the next coming weekend. But then after that, we're heading down to Modoc, South Carolina to go camping there as well. So hopefully we'll do some fishing. But for the time being, I need to get some things cleaned up around here. While we were gone, unfortunately, my goodie fridge decided that it wanted to come unplugged. Partially my fault because I wasn't paying attention. I unplugged it from the wall when I was moving some of my detail buckets. But yeah, needless to say, everything inside went bad. When I say went bad, all my beer went bad. So I gotta clean it out, start all the way over and get it done, because I also have some of my bait in there and I did lose a few of those. But yeah, as of right now, I'm gonna clean up, get it ready, and we'll see you here soon. Now, as you can see, all this beer right here, I gotta throw away, unfortunately. Everything got heated up, sat there for a few days hot, so we're gonna have to pour a bunch out. So goodbye Banquet, goodbye Coors Light. Thankfully my corn and bait here is good. I just picked those up, so keeping them cool for my next trip. So yep, just getting a chunk of these out and getting rid of them. What a sad day. Trust me, this hurts me more than it hurts you, but let's pour one out for all the lost cans of beer and all the good times at the lake I'm not gonna have here soon, because all this is now skunky. Let's keep going. I promise you guys, I'm not an alcoholic. This is just how much I've collected over the years working in the beer industry, and some get drank, some don't, but gotta get rid of them. All right, well, That's a whole lot of beer going down the drain, but unfortunately it has to be done. So we'll take this to the street, watch it go bye-bye. Now I'm gonna go put this back up and I'm gonna start getting some bait ready. So since we're gonna be out there catfishing, I figure some of us gonna run into the night. I'm gonna get some of my black lights set up. I don't really have a specific brand that I like. The ones I've got here between Mad Cats and the Neonic, both seem to do a great job setting them up for the glow. Seems to work all right. I know one thing, I really wish I had a fan in this building right now because it's at least 110 in here and I'm sweating. So please excuse the ensemble of myself looking like, you know, crap today, but yeah. Gonna get these charged up and ready to roll. Now I'm also getting my electric bikes ready to roll too. Got my wife's my electric ready to roll. Takes about a day or two to charge up fully, so I put hers in the tote. It goes inside of our camper because my hitch that I have for the electric bikes are not weight rated for what we need. I gotta buy a new one. Mine's only for 94 pounds, and this one here with both combined are about 130. So I don't want to risk taking my bikes dragging down the interstate or a back road somewhere because I failed to meet the requirements on the weight. So getting them plugged up, getting them ready to go. Coming over here to the bait and tackle store. Yes, I have my own bait and tackle. No, it's no Cabela's. No, it's not a local, but you know, hey, it's mine. But looking over right now, trying to figure out what rods and reels I want to take. As I buy stuff, I just like having something organized. The rest of my building ain't organized, but at least my fishing equipment is. So yeah, right now I've got all my catfishing rods and carp fishing rods already loaded in the back of my truck. Just trying to make sure if I need any extra line. All my monofilaments here. I got some braid over here, more braid inside the truck. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just trying to think if I want to bring any of my spinning reels. I got all my bait casters out in the truck right now. So yeah, just trying to get anything last minute done here. And oh yeah, I don't like these wasps and everything. I keep flying in here. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, let's keep looking and see what we got to do. That's what you call cramming 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. Nah, it's really not that bad. Got all my fishing rods up in here. Got my cart. Where we plan on staying, my in-laws are staying across the street from us. I'll have a little bit more room of fishing over there than where we're out on the inner loop. So getting everything loaded up here. Just hoping that this weekend I don't get skunked because I'm about tired of catching fish. Camper's about ready. Needs a little detailing and clean up. Definitely has gotten dirty over these last few trips, but can't say much when it's rained about 5-6 days out of the week for the last few weeks. Truck, same thing, covered in mud, looking a little rough. Definitely need to get on this and detail it up. Inside, yeah, she needs a cleaning. I need to spend time on that. But first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back inside and cool off and get ready for some lunch. See that? That truck's ready to go on an adventure, and I hope you are too. Welcome to Catching Adventures, a family style vlog where you will be following along with us for all of our camping adventures, all of our fishing trips, and everything else that we do in between that involves the outdoors. My name's Kip. You'll meet the rest of the family here in a little bit, but yeah, we're heading down to Modoc, South Carolina, heading to a Core of Engineering campground. It's one of our favorite ones we've been visiting this year, so hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned and we'll see you there. All right, we have made it down to Modoc. That was a long drive. That was about 3.5 hours, not 2. It was worth the drive for this view. Now, the last time we were here, the water was not this low. By no means was it this low, but I'm saying at least 4 or 5 feet down, because the seawall here has normally got water against it, but that is not the case. But we're going to make the best of it. So as right now, I'm fixing to start baiting up, getting ready to do some catfishing and see what we can catch. We are going to be hooking ourselves up with some hot dogs and chicken livers soaked in garlic and strawberry jello. We've got some frozen shrimp and the same thing, and then just regular chicken livers there. And then over here I've got some night crawlers and red worms. So we're gonna be putting a little bit of everything out here. So let me get baited up and I'll get you back when I get them in the water. Good morning, everyone. So after a late last night of catfishing and absolutely no hits, called it a night about 11:30. But we're up this morning getting everything ready, fixing to get our breakfast on, some fried bread and some eggs. But everything else is looking beautiful out there this morning. Once we get done eating, I've got all the fishing stuff set up and ready to go. Please excuse the low-hanging lights. I did that for last night's fishing, but yeah, we got the rods and stuff ready to go. Got the bait station ready. Boy, she looking beautiful this morning, and the turtles are out, so hopefully we don't get none of those. But yeah, we're gonna get some breakfast on and we'll hit you up once we get back to the water. Well guys, here it is a few days after our trip to Modoc, South Carolina. Found out that I had a bunch of stuff missing off of my GoPro. Made a decision to buy a wireless button that helps me improve when I need to turn my camera on, and it was in my pocket, and thinking I had turned things off, I'd actually turned them on, and when I turned them on, I turned them off. So unfortunately didn't miss a whole lot of footage, but hopefully y'all still enjoyed the video. Yeah, it's been fun making a lot of these. I'm still learning and trusting the process at this point to keep everybody entertained. I do thank all of you who have started subscribing and watching the videos. It does take a lot of work to put into these. It's not easy, but yeah, still enjoying it and hoping to do more. So we're gonna wrap up this video and see you on the next one. Thanks.